Convention, Jim had us writing the Constitution, trying to improve our nation. Stronger national government is where it's at. Will it ever work? Give it a go. He pushed for the ratification. Congress would really fill in the Virginia plan. It was the basis for our nation. Freedom of speech and religion. The Bill of Rights added 10 new additions. It pleased the anti-federalists. Going against our rights is a felony. He wrote them himself without any help. The Bill of Rights is used. If it's not written, the states will opt it. The BOR is still used every day.
Fight against the British. Fight against the British. Fight against the British. Fight against the British. The British were straight up tripping, impressing our ships with the Royal Navy. After re-election, war was declared. The neutrality legacy was broken. Washington's neutral legacy was toasted. Surrendered Detroit without a fight. The British put up the White House up in flames. British walked the flow. We couldn't trade no more. Baltimore, Fort McHenry. They came by sea but didn't stand a chance. The flag in the sky caught Scott Key's eye. He composed the national anthem. The war was getting pretty costly. They sent delegates to discuss a treaty. They debated. The Treaty of Ghent restored
peace to the countries.
USA and Britain met in Belgium. Britain made an offer that we refused. Britain tried to gain 3 things. They wanted a buffer state for Indians, controlling all 5 Great Lakes. Finally, they wanted to control Maine. America rejected the terms. We set them straight. They counteroffered. Signed Christmas Eve 1814. Both sides agreed to stop fighting. The original boundaries were restored. None of America's grievances were fixed with the treaty. We had the same problems as the beginnings. They continued impressing ships and sailors. There was a problem, and they resolved it. After the treaty, a battle was still fought.
Fight against the British. Fight against the British. Fight against the British. Fight against the British.
The British invaded New Orleans. American Army captain was Andrew Jackson. Our team was militiamen and sailors. The British were experienced soldiers. The British attacked from the front. With cannons, the Americans attacked. The British suffered over 2,000 lost. The Americans lost just less than 10. The victory brought honor to the new nation. The British blockaded our coast. This affected our trade. The American economy was slipping, but the rest of Europe was giving us respect. It showed small America could beat big Britain, and we beat Britain twice in a few years. America was dominating the world.
The legacy of James Madison was the War of 1812, self-sufficiency, economic independence, writing the Bill of Rights, and writing the Constitution. We gained economic independence because the British blockaded our coast after the War of 1812, and that caused us to rely more on our domestic imports, aka like factories in the north and such. And that's how we gained economic independence, because we wouldn't have to pay other countries for what we could make in America. Writing the Constitution, writing the Bill of Rights was pretty much just James Madison himself. George Washington appointed him to write such documents for him. And then the War of 1812 was between America and Britain, and that was because Britain was impressing our sailors, and we just wouldn't take any more of that. And that's pretty much the entire legacy of James Madison.